So glad you're spending time with us today. Your support is always appreciated here at CSL. Remember, there's several ways to give. As you watch today's service, you can click on the donate button right here on Facebook or donate at our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL, where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find details on our website, cslftl.org. Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL Center for Spiritual Living. It's our brand new app available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, and that's Florida. Make sure you say hello to everyone today in the comment section and let us know your thoughts. We're so glad you're here. Enjoy the celebration.
Good morning, CSL family. Good morning and happy Mother's Day. Let's go ahead and stand up and do our opening song, which is Spirit is in this place.
That's right.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mama's Day.
Hey, I see you, Raj, back there. Happy Mother's Day. We
Have come together as a family. We have come here as we are.
applause for the mothers here today. Good morning. My name is Todd Maznicki. I'm your presider this morning. Thank you for joining us here on Mother's Day, whether you're here in person with us in the sanctuary or joining us live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, our own website, cslftl.org. We're honored that you're celebrating Mother's Day with us here today. If it's your first time in the sanctuary, we're so glad you're here that we have a little gift for you. If you go to guest services after the service, we have a little gift for you that you can get. If you just complete this guest card and let us know your name, your email address, and how you found out about us, we'll be happy to give that to you. If you're watching us online for the first time, please let us know in the comment section, and also go to the Contact Us tab on our website and complete the inquiry form there. While you're there, please take a tour of our website to learn more about us, and if you sign up for our e-newsletter there, you too will be able to find out about all of our upcoming classes and events that are here. Please also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or download our app listed as Center for Spiritual Living FL, which stands for Fort Lauderdale, in the App Store. We'd also love it if you would please reshare our posts and also share our app with all your followers and friends. At CSL, we have an intention statement that says who we are and how we want to be present in the world. So please join me in standing. We'll say this together. And afterward, please greet your neighbor with a hello, a handshake, or a namaste. And remember, some people are practicing some form of social distancing. So CSL, Fort Lauderdale, who are we? We are a loving and diverse spiritual community dedicated to personal growth, healing, and service.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. There will be an shines on me. Shine on till tomorrow. I wake up to the sound of music, and Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Good morning, CSL. And first things first, got to say it. Happy Mama's Day. Happy Mama's Day. I'm Reverend Skip Jennings, and I'm your senior minister, spiritual director here in this beautiful space we call home. I'm so grateful that we are here to celebrate Mama's Day. If you're a mama in this house or a mother, can you please stand up? We want to just give you some love today on your day. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And as one of my favorite teachers once said, there's only two types of people in this world, women and those who come from women. So today we get to say there are only two types of people in this world, mamas and those who came from mamas. So we celebrate you. We celebrate you. We honor you. Now, it's so funny because everyone knows how much I love my mama. And she's watching. Hi, Rebecca Jennings, my mama. And everyone came and said, I thought you were going to be traveling today. No, it is in a couple of weeks. My mom is celebrating her 90th birthday. And we're going to go down, and yeah, I'm very excited about that. So I'm here to celebrate Mother's Day with you. So I know we do have some first-timers coming into our community for the very first time. If you're here for the very first time visiting us, I'm going to ask you to stand up. Just stand up. Come on, don't be afraid. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We bless you and we honor you. And as Todd said, we have a little gift for you, so please stop by guest services. Get your gift. These are a little bit of love bracelets. I love these. And I have a little gift from my heart. So would all the veterans please repeat after me. To our newcomers, we say, welcome to CSL. We know who you are. You are the divine emanation of love. You are blessed. And you are a blessing. Welcome to CSL. Our mission is to create a community of love, diversity, inclusivity, equality. So you have a home. You have a home. So we celebrate practitioners here, and practitioners are those who have given their life to a life of service, to ministry, to praying. And we have one practitioner that's coming up to represent our practitioner corps. I'm going to invite Judith Phelps to come up to give us our invocation and our divine reading for today. She carries such great consciousness, I call her the master practitioner. All right, you're welcome.
Good morning, CSL. It is my honor to have your practitioners here at CSL. I forgot the mic.
So did I.
To welcome you and to begin with the opening prayer and the reading for the day. So for you that are here in the sanctuary and for those of you who are online with us, I invite you to turn within. And in this moment and in this space, I am so grateful. I am grateful to know that there is one source, one divine love that created each and every one of us. Everything that is living in this universe is from this one source, all loving, all knowing, and everywhere present. I know that this source is in each and every one of us and expressing through us this morning. So I simply bless this morning's service. I know that the love, the compassion, the wisdom that is shared here this day is open to all of us. It is falling on opening ears and our hearts and speaking a message of love. I'm so grateful for everyone here in this community who has prepared the way for this service this morning. I'm grateful for the message through the music and through the talk. And at this time, in this space, I bless Fran, who is bringing us the message of love this day. I know that the Divine Spirit is speaking through her, and we are all blessed by her presence and her wisdom and her sharing of love. I am so grateful for this divine moment, this energy of feminine divinity that we all are a part of through this, what we call Mother's Day. We are all so blessed, and we are a blessing. And for this and so much more, I give thanks, and so it is. Today's selected reading comes from A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, and it is entitled, Recognizing Your Child. You are a human being. What does that mean? Mastery of life is not a question of control, but of finding a balance between human and being. Mother, father, husband, wife, young, old, the roles you play, the functions you fulfill, whatever you do, all that belongs to the human dimension. It has its place and needs to be honored, but in itself, it is not enough for a fulfilled, truly meaningful relationship or life. Human alone is never enough, no matter how hard you try or what you achieve. Then there is being. It is found in the still, alert presence of consciousness itself. The consciousness that you are. Human is form, and being is formless. Human and being are not separate, however. They are interwoven. In the human dimension, you are unquestionably superior to your child. You are bigger, stronger, know more, can do more. If that dimension is all you know, you will feel superior to your child, if only unconsciously. And you will make your child feel inferior, if only unconsciously. There is no equality between you and your child because there is only form in your relationship. And in form, of course, you're not equal. You may love your child, but your love will be human only. That is to say, conditional, possessive, intermittent. Only beyond form, in being, are you equal. And only when you find the formless dimension on yourself can there be true love for that relationship. The presence that you are, the timeless I am, recognizes itself in another, and the other, the child in this case, feels loved, that is to say, recognized. And so it is.
Thank you, Judith, for that invocation and beautiful reading. We have many activities here at CSL. For more information and registration, go to our website, cslftl.org, or go to the CSL app. We have licensed spiritual practitioners available for prayer in the sanctuary immediately after service. Would all the practitioners please stand? Thank you, practitioners. Judith's already standing. If you'd like prayer, please see one of these practitioners wearing a purple stole after the service. You can also call our prayer line 24/7 at 954-990-5625, and there's a prayer that will speak to you there. Or you can just go to our app and click the prayer button. We have a wonderful youth center that has a wonderful team also that shares the same approach that we teach during the service here, but in a youthful approach. So feel free to swing by the youth center either before service or after to learn more. You're invited to join us for flow meditation yoga. It is every Wednesday and Friday at noon here in the sanctuary. Please join us next Sunday for New Member Sunday, May 21st. We will celebrate and welcome our new family members here, so we'd love for you to all to be there. Also, join licensed spiritual practitioners Fran Winslow and Carl Gustafson for a 10-week course of self-discovery in an all-new Foundations of Science of Mind class. Learn the 9 spiritual principles and practices that will change your life for the better. Sign up now for this adventure with other like-minded individuals. Classes meet Wednesday night from 6:30 to 9 p.m. and begin on June 7th. The cost is $250, and this is an accredited Science of Mind class. Join the ministry team for the CSL Visioning Corps every third Sunday directly after service. Bring your journal and be willing to catch a new vision for our community. Please join the CSL family as we celebrate our core values of diversity and inclusivity on Saturday, June 17th during the Stonewall Pride Parade and Street Festival in Wilton Manors. This will be our second year walking in the parade representing inclusive spirituality. Because there is only one family of love, all are welcome to join us. You can also purchase our official 2023 CSL Pride t-shirt designed by Reverend Skip. All proceeds support the CSL community. Please click on the link to register on our website or stop by the events desk today after the service. If you're interested in joining our staff, we have a position for you. We are putting together a team for event setup and tear down. Please contact either Maya or Fran Winslow for more information. Lastly, please remember to visit our book stand in the lobby where you can purchase a book of the month and other publications for your spiritual growth. You can also grab a t-shirt or two. Proceeds help to support our CSL community. Thank you.
If I could, I'll protect you from the sadness in your eyes, give you courage in a world of compromise. Yes, I would, if I could. I would teach you all the things I never learned, and help you cross the bridges that I burned. Yes, I would, If I could, I would try to shield your innocence from time. But the part of life I gave you isn't mine. I'll watch you grow so I can let you go. If I could, I'll help you make it through the hungry years. But I know that I can never cry your tears, baby. But I would if I could. If I could, in a time and place where you won't wanna be, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to walk along this road with me. My yesterday won't have to be your way. If I knew I tried to change the world I brought you to. Now there isn't much more than I can do, but I would if I could. If I could, I would try to shield our innocence from time. But the part of life I gave you isn't mine. I'll watch you grow so I can let you go. If I could, I'd help you make it through the hungry years. But I know that I could never cry your tears, baby. But I would if I could. Hey, if I could.
Wow. Oh my. Whew. I am so glad I don't have to speak after that. You just blew us away. My goodness. Everyone give Maylene some more love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, happy Mother's Day, and I thought it would be appropriate that a mother would come up and give a talk. You know, we are very blessed here at CSL, not just the music team that is so incredibly talented that's being led by Antonio, but we also have a ministry team, and our ministers are women. They come forth with this consciousness of love, this consciousness of inclusivity, which I love about what we get to do here. We get to bear our soul and our heart in front of you. We get to give you our experience of spirituality, and we get to love you from this pulpit. Our speaker today is Fran Winslow, which I absolutely adore, and we fell in love very quickly. And she brings this heart of a servant. She's here to love us. So as she's going through her ministerial time and studies, we get to support Fran, we get to hold her, and we get to know that what she speaks comes from a place of the divine. There's no other place it can come from, because she is a divine emanation of love. So right now, let's give Fran Winslow a beautiful CSL love and welcome up to this pulpit. Thank you, darling.
We just pulled each other's mics off. Well, good morning, CSL family. I'm so happy to be with you here this morning. The title of today's talk is The Divine Mother Within Us All. So what does it mean to be a mom? I found a quote by Laura Casper that is perfect. She says, being a mother means being completely and totally overwhelmed in the best possible way by love, by joy, by responsibility, by selflessness. Motherhood means sleepless nights, big belly laughs, caterpillars on the coffee table, finger painting in the kitchen, stubbed teeth and wide-toothed capped grins. Motherhood has made life more colorful than I never knew it could be. Being a mom, I have two little people who walk around with my heart and soul in their sweet little hands. So at this time, I'd ask all the moms to stand up once again so we can bestow a special blessing on you and that you may be acknowledged. We thank you for the love and support that you give to so many, as well as being a vessel for those little humans to enter the world. And moms, keep standing for just a minute. At this time, I want anyone to stand up who has comforted a child in need. I'd like anyone to stand up who has ever loved unconditionally. And lastly, I'd like anyone to stand up, shown kindness and compassion to another person. Take a look around. Those are the qualities of a mom and the divine feminine that reside within each and every one of us. Thank you. So what exactly is the divine feminine anyway? The divine feminine can be seen throughout all religions, all spiritual traditions. The divine feminine is loving and supportive and yet fierce when it needs to be. Sometimes we can get a little caught up in that word feminine. When we think of the divine feminine, everyone can access it because it's deep within every one of us and it has no gender. The balance in us all is between masculine qualities and feminine qualities. And as some of you may or may not know, I'm a mom of 2 grown children. I've done a lot of things in my life. I've had different careers. I'm now in a ministerial career. But the best part of my entire life has been being a mom. I get choked up about that. And I know that some of us haven't had the best experiences with our moms. And I know that's true for me, and what I got to do is heal some of those things through raising my children. A friend of mine once said to me, she was a big old pregnant belly, and she said, I'm already saving for my child. And I'm like, that's awesome, because college is expensive. And she said, I'm not saving for college. I know that I'm going to be a great mom, but I'm going to screw something up, and I'm saving for therapy. Okay. In the book E Cubed by Pam Grouch, she talks about that. There's an experiment in there that you do, if you've ever heard of that book. It's all about spiritual experiments and manifestations. And there's a woman in the book who can't get along with her mom, and everything she tries, she cannot get this relationship to work. And so she decides to bestow blessings upon her mom at night, every night before she goes to sleep. And within months, the relationship began to repair itself, and they just ended up having a great relationship. After I read that story, I tried a little experiment with my son, who seems to always be the brunt of my spiritual experiences and experiments. And he doesn't know that, and hopefully he's not watching, because I'm sure I'll do more of them. But he and I were both living in Denver. He was in college and in working a job, and he'd make plans with me and then cancel them, make plans and cancel them. And it made me angry and really resentful of him. So I decided to send him blessings. And 2 weeks to the day, I got a phone call from him as he was coming down off the mountain from snowboarding. He said, "Mom, can we get supper together tonight? I really miss you, and I haven't seen you for a while." And so I think it's really important to point out the spiritual practice of sending other people blessings, especially when we think we have to do something or fix something. So when we think about moms, who comes to mind? For me, the first mom that came to mind was Shirley Partridge in the Partridge Family. She was a single mom. She had kids that they were on the road singing, and I idolized her and I wanted to be like her. I got the single mom part right, but I didn't get the musical kids to go with it. Keep trying. So the other mother that I think about, and Antonio sang about her today as Mother Mary, she was the ultimate in unconditional love as she supported Jesus. And what about Mother Teresa? You don't have to give birth to be a mother. She did so much for children, started orphanages and schools and medical clinics. The list goes on and on. Early when I was taking classes at CSL, and I don't remember which class it was, I remember that Dr. Barry Ebert taught it. We were invited to go into a guided meditation with him where we connected with somebody famous. And I was like, this is gonna rock. And I decided that I was gonna connect with Elvis. I just wanted to see what he was all about, you know? So I'm in my meditation and I'm trying to connect with Elvis, and it's not working. It's not working, and I keep trying, and I gave up. And at the moment that I gave up, the face of Mother Teresa appeared before me, smiling. And I saw her wrinkles and wide grin, and I reached out my hand to touch the side of her face. And it was so soft and so loving. And then she was gone. And after that meditation, I decided to make some homeless packs. We have a very large homeless population in Denver. And I made up these homeless packs, and I distributed them throughout the city. And what about Mother Earth, Grandmother Earth, Mother Nature? Being in nature is incredibly healing and helps us connect to that divine feminine, that deeper inner wisdom that lies within each and every one of us. As Rev Skip mentioned, I'm in ministerial school, and each year we're required to go on retreat. And I didn't want to go. And my life was too busy. And I had reached out to Dr. Michelle Medrano, who's the dean of the Denver campus, and told her I didn't want to go, and the reasons why. And she's the epitome of divine feminine because she's loving, supporting, kind, and yet fierce when she needs to be. And I saw the fierce side that said, "Fran, you need to go. You will benefit by going." I still didn't want to go, and I complained to Reverend Skip right up until the day before I had to go, I think. And anyway, I went on the retreat. It was in Vernonia, Oregon, and it was held at a Camp Cedar Ridge, that was purchased by Centers for Spiritual Living. And it houses all kinds of teen camps, adult camps, weddings are there. It is the most beautiful and lush green place on the face of this earth. And as I said, spending time in nature is incredibly healing. And when I got there, I had this craving to feel the green, soft grass beneath my feet. And apparently something happens when about 60 ministerial students, the deans from all the campuses, the president from the Holmes Institute, comes together. We're walking down this grassy hill, and we all take off our shoes about at the same time. You know, being in such beauty allowed for my heart to open even more so than I ever thought was imaginable. The whole weekend was rich with ritual outside in nature, friendships, connections. Something happens to you when you let Spirit in to earth. It changed me. It's changed me forever. So what I did was I put together a little video for you today of all the parts of nature that I saw during my retreat. Jerry.
We are the people of love. Let us, people, love today. We are the people of love. Let us, people, love today. We are one under the sun. Let your heart sing it this way. Love is something as free as the wind. I give it to you, and I'll give it again. We are the people of love. Let us, people, love today. We are the people of love. Let us, people, love today. Reach out to the one you don't know and give him a helping hand. The time has come for our sacrifice to find.
So I wanted to point out the rocks. They're redoing Labyrinth, and we were encouraged if we wanted to paint a rock, and we decided to do that so that our centers would be represented for the kids. So CSL Fort Lauderdale, you're there with all those kids now. Please excuse my artistic abilities. They're not the greatest. They're very, speaking of childlike. So when you let the incredible mother of the world reignite that divine feminine within you, you experience the presence of Spirit, those holy holies that reside deep within as the place the divine hangs out. That allows you, my friends, to witness the face of God in everybody you meet. So how do we bring that mother energy into our everyday lives as we care for ourselves? This goes far beyond bubble baths, massages, and pedicures, although I'm not discounting those self-care things. They help us to relax so we can do the deep work within. Here are 3 ways that you can test those waters out this week. The first, reclaim rest. We live in a world where we're doing more and being more. It drives us. We're rushing around. To resist this, allow yourself to do nothing. Nothing. Just a moment. Nothing. A friend and colleague of mine, Dr. Michael Amster, wrote a book on the power of awe, A-W-E, awe. And in this book, he talks about microdosing, little snippets of time where you're just in awe of your life or what's going on around you. When we can practice the power of that pause, allow ourselves to tap into the grace of the divine feminine. Number 2, journal. Reflecting and going within is a big part of feminine energy. I do stream of consciousness journaling. Every single morning I get up, I get a cup of coffee, I sit down and I write. And I write whatever comes to mind. It doesn't make sense a lot of times. I just get that muck that's stuck in my head out onto the pages. And I've been doing that for years. And what it does is it allows me to look at themes, places in my life where I may have been stuck, so I can increase my awareness and bring healing into that part of my life. Now, that wasn't easy for me to do at first. We encourage journaling in every single class you take here. And mine, what started out like, today I had a piece of toast. It seems like I wanted to talk about food a lot, but even that has a theme to it. And the last is practicing self-love. That means loving yourself right as you are now, not loving yourself as you think you should be. One of the biggest parts of self-love is self-compassion. And that, my friends, is the love language of the divine feminine. I love you all so much. Happy Mother's Day.
Wow. Thank you. That was brilliant. That was beautiful. What I got from this is how important it is to recognize the mother that lives within all of us and how we can take care of ourselves. And you know where it begins? It begins with us so we can take care of the world. And this month we're also talking about taking care of Mother Earth. And this is the big movement, I believe. And next week I'm going to talk about how do we mother this planet that has mothered all of us. So thank you again. Please give Fran some more love. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Also, Fran is a brilliant teacher, and I'm going to invite everyone to sign up for her Foundations of Science of Mind class that's beginning next month. Take time to explore what it means to get these foundations into us. So it's going to be Fran and Carl. Sign up today. It's something that you don't want to miss. Especially if you're brand new to our community, Science of Mind Foundations will give you everything you need to know to progress into your spiritual practices. It will change your life. Yes or yes? All right. So if you're new, this is the time that we celebrate our law of giving. This is the time that we tap into our sustainability, and we always say there are 3 things that would sustain us here at CSL: your time, your talent, and your treasure. And this is the time that we're going to pass the basket in our community here. So come on up, usher. This is the time that we give from a generous space, and the law of giving and the law of circulation says that we shall receive as we give. And this is the time that we get to connect and say thank you to our TPL members. Our TPL members are those who give on a continuous basis every single month. Our TPL members are part of our family, and they have taken ownership and partnership to our community. So if you want to be part of our TPL family and TPL partnership, and you can go out to the front desk during our time that we're done here. You can ask about the TPL program, The Prosperous Life. Also, if you're at home, you can give right where you are. Go to our website, cslftl.org, and hit the give button, or download the app. We have over 1,000 downloads, and on there there's a give button as well. So you can give and receive your blessings as well. So let's bless our offering. Let's go within. So we just take a moment to give thanks. We give thanks for this space. We give thanks for this home. We give thanks for this family we call CSL, Center for Spiritual Living, Fort Lauderdale. We give thanks and we give a great deal of gratitude to know that there's only one power, one presence, one mind, and it shows up in prosperity, abundance, infinite possibilities. That is our life. That is who we are. So as we give, I know that all needs are already met, all ministries are fulfilled for the goodness in our community. We bless all the offerings that are coming through, may it be online or may it be in the building. It blesses us, it sustains us, and it helps us to continue to give a message of inclusivity and love. And for this, I am so grateful, and so it is. Amen. And ushers, please go out and multiply. Thank you.
I have sailed a boat or two out on a wild blue, from the two trees really come true. As far as I can see, out in the green, put my trust in just one thing. Only love sails straight from the harbor. Only love will lead us to the other shore. Out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love. Peaceful waters raging sea, solace enemy. Close my eyes and still be free. The waves come crashing down, the thunder rolls around. I can feel my feet on solid ground. Only love sails straight from the harbor. Only love will lead us to the other shore. And out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love.
All right, guys, we're gonna get a little hand clapping here. There we go. Get a little energy in the room.
There you go, friend.
From the harbor,
Only love will lead us to the other shore. And out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love,
only love,
only love,
only love,
only love,
only love,
Only love, only love, only love. Oh, it is time for our meditation. And if you're new to our community, we meditate at 10 o'clock, so I don't want you to miss your meditation time. Our meditation experience is growing. I looked in the room today, it was like, wow, people are loving and becoming very aware of meditation is. If we think about meditation, it simply means undistracted attention to reality. And as Ernest Holmes says, it is the big R. The actual thing that's happening is God. It's love. It's spirit. That is the only thing that's happening in this space. It is the omniscience, the Omnipotence is the omni-activity, the omnipresence. That is all that there is. So as we go into meditation today, I'm going to invite you to focus in on this divine feminine that Fran talked about inside of you. As we celebrate Mother's Day, our meditation is going to be a little bit different today. This prayer that we are about to listen to is called the DV prayer. It's by Craig Prowess and Ananda. And this prayer opened me up, and Fran and I had a conversation about this. Every time we hear this prayer, I cry, I weep. This DV prayer is a mantra. It's a mantra, and there's 108 different names in this mantra that is the names of the divine feminine. It is divine energy. It is also called the Divine Mother Prayer. So let's go close our eyes and go within, and I'm going to translate. And as we go into meditation, I want you just to follow your breath. Connect with the divine feminine within you, the mother that's in you now. Receive your blessing, receive your nourishing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. The Divine Mother is everywhere. She is everything. She is the divine essence that lives within all beings. Her domain is the field of life, for she gives to all beings a substance that is needed for life. Her beauty lives in the natural world and spans the universes in all their splendor. She has been called by many names, for all traditions recognize her. Into each consciousness, the knowledge is given of the sacredness of life. The sacredness is the mother. She is the holy generator of the physical world, joined to the heart and soul of every living thing. Of the earth is one with her. All beings of the earth owe her their life. For she is the mother of all, the one who bestows all gifts to life. Her gifts comes to the deserving and to the non-deserving alike. For the sun does not choose upon whom to shine. She She is the source of the divine blessing, the part of the oneness that bestows the grace and fills life. We have not seen her because her being is cloaked in silence. She emerges now as part of the oneness where she has always resided, blessing all, giving to all. All who bow before her are sustained by the life within them. All who honor her are sustained by the gifts both within them and beyond. The purpose of existence is to join with life that lives in all dominions and all realms of being. It is the mother that creates this evoking, this unfolding journey. For she is the fabric of time itself, the means by which all things grow. She is the template for life that exists within her, the substance and form of all that shall ever come to be. May all be blessed by the blessing of the divine oneness. Let's bring our right hand onto our heart, left hand onto our belly button. Let's breathe in together 3 times. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale together again. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top, and in your conscious mind, say, I am the Divine Mother. Exhale. And one more time, you take a deep breath in. Hold the breath at the top. Feel the energy, the vibration of the chant, the mantra of the breath, the prana, and release. Bring both hands together. Praying hands, the mudra of prayer. And let us seal the deal with one Om today. Inhale. And so it is. Amen. Today, when we leave here, carry this energy, this vibration of the healing properties of the Divine Feminine. Carry it with you. So it is. So today is a beautiful Mother's Day. It's a day that we get to celebrate so much within us in our community and love, and it's also a bittersweet day. for one of our family members is moving on to another iteration of her divine being, what's calling forth to give her talents and gifts. And we have been blessed by this individual who's become my friend, and I'm so grateful for Maria. This is her last day, everyone. Our community has a little gift for you, and this little glass plaque says this: Maria Villavicencio. Thank you for a job well done. We love you. We appreciate you, your CSL family. Thank you. You know, it's always so important that we always recognize something, that people come into your life for a reason and a season and a time. We never know what the reason, or that we never know what the season is or the time, but the reason is always for our spiritual growth and development. Every relationship we have in our life is to help us to grow to be our best self. Every relationship. Thank you. You helped me to grow as a minister, as a man of God, as a friend, and I thank you for that. We thank you. Love you. Yes, just stand up, please. Give her some love. Give her some love.
Thank you, beautiful CSL. It has been an honor, a complete honor to serve, to get to know each and every one of you, to work alongside you. CSL has taught me a lot. You know, to water the grass, my own, to self-love, and to remove the things that no longer serve its purpose. And it is time. Thank you for accepting me, loving me, teaching me a new level of love as well. For accepting my family too and showering us with gifts, but it's time. I have a beautiful teenager daughter who is here today. I have a beautiful 16-year-old son who is at home with his dad. But I'm making that change to water my grass, to self-love, and to grow. You know, I have really learned a lot here, and many of you have become a part of my life, and I look forward to seeing and having lunch or calls. Please feel free to reach out. It is sad for me, you know. I cried, and I will probably continue to cry, and I hope it is not farewell, but see you soon. Love you. Mean it. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. So we get to carry on our celebration of Maria and the work she's done here. When we leave from here, we're going over to the community room. We have cake, and everything's always better with a little cake. We also have some Martinellis. We have some other time. I want you to stop by and say, you know, and farewell for now, because she's always our family member, and I am absolutely grateful. All right, y'all, so it's that time, and a couple announcements very quickly. Sign up for Pride. We're going to be marching in the Pride Parade in June. Make sure you sign up for Fran Winslow's class and Carl's class. It's a class that will change your life, I promise you. And make sure that you get all the information you need to go by going to our app and going to the CSL website. We have beautiful things that are happening this summer, so please stay tuned with us. Let's stand up, and we're going to do our affirmations. We're going to do our affirmations a little bit different today. Don't worry, but we're going to just do a little bit different, okay? You have your card in front of me. I want you to repeat the affirmation after me line by line with love and enthusiasm. Are you ready? Yes. Let's repeat after me. Mother, Father God, energizes my thoughts and my actions. I stand in a field of thanksgiving and gratitude. And life is good. And so it is. Amen. Oh, give yourself some love. Yes. So let's remember this together. And I see kids out there with flowers for the mamas, but let's remember this together. There is only one power, one presence, one mind. That is the mind of God and love. And in this time, we get to celebrate the divine feminine because that is who and what we are. Together, we rise up in this unified field of love. We rise up into this vibration of energy that is changing not only ourselves, but changing the whole entire planet. And as we move out of here to nurture our love and our self-compassion, the others will feel it. Other people will know it, and they will rise up to meet us right where we are. Oh, today is a beautiful day to celebrate all our mamas. We get to hang, we get to love, we get to remember that we are here because of our mothers. So for this I give thanks, and so it is. Amen and amen. Thank you, everyone at home. We're going to be back here 10:30, same time. And everyone in the room, please stay and sing our final song. This is my wish.
Find its way to every boy and girl. This is the time for harmony. Let love be the song that everybody sings. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day! Hi, Mom.
Thank you for taking part in today's live stream. Your participation means so much to us. Remember, there's several ways to give. Click on the donate button here on Facebook or donate at our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL, where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find details on our webpage, cslftl.org. Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL Center for Spiritual Living. Our brand new app is available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, and that's Florida. Stay in touch, and thank you again for participating in our live stream. We'll see you soon.